guys, welcome to my next episode. So today I'm going to show off the Bloodgills. This is a really good camp. A lot of people told me to come here. Like everyone I talk to says come to the Bloodgills. I originally didn't want to come here because I hate underwater zones or underwater areas in any game. But having done them a few times, it is damn good experience, and they have such little HP. I totally recommend it. Really good spot. You can hit it at about level 40, 43, 44, I think. So I'll show you how it's done. I'm on the west side. That is Frontier Mountain zone line right there, and that's the Sarnak Fort right there. And then I usually just sit and med here, hidden, of course. And then these pillars kind of just direct you to the underground temple. So there's all Bloodgills around this temple underground, which I'll show you in a second. So let's go check it out. So I would always have levitate on here. I kind of do it a ghetto way. A lot of people like to have enduring breath, but I haven't been using it. I've just been sort of bobbing up and down. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so this area here in the front of the temple, there's a marauder there that spawns. I don't know what his timer is, but he seems to always be camped. He drops a part needed for the VP key, Vishan's Peak. I'm not really interested in that. Not really planning on raiding. And so what I usually do is these seem to always be okay. There's one here. Sorry about the water going like that. It's really the only way you can see them. There's one there, and then one on the other side of the pillar, and then on the left side, there's two there. So that's your quad. I think about 6 or 7 spawn in the front here. So this guy, obviously, what's he? Whoops. Anonymous. I think he's maybe a enchanter. I don't know. He's got that front spawn. So this is what I do. See, this is why I didn't like it originally, because it's really annoying. Do you see what I mean? Like, having to swim down, and I don't use enduring breath because I live life on the edge. So what I've been doing, I grab that Bloodgill. He will aggro the other one. He'll aggro the other one, and then if I turn around, he should be right there. There we are. I ensnare him. And then I run to the other pillar. I'm facing north right now. Run to the other pillar. I grab one of them, which is going to grab both of them. And then I target the second one. Head back to the surface, and then make sure you breach the surface and your levitate kicks in. Because if it doesn't, you're in for a really bad time. And then I turn around, and this guy should be right here. Yeah. Oop. So now I've got all 4. I did notice, you know how they've implemented that new leashing thing where they'll drop aggro. I did notice if I ran this straight to the edge, I might sometimes lose one of them. If you don't know about this, it used to be if you aggroed a mob and you ran all the way to the other side of the zone, he's still going to chase you. The only way to drop aggro is to port out, gate, camp, or zone out. But they've implemented this new thing, which apparently was in Classic, but I can't remember it, where if you run X amount of yards away from the mob, it'll just stop dead in its tracks and then run back to its spawn point. I don't remember that in live, but I know I trust them more than I trust me. Actually, thanks again, guys. I got a few comments I had a few questions from my last video, and everyone answered them, so thanks again. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out to my friend. I don't know how to say his name. I think he might be on. No. Lopiop? He hooked me up with this chess piece. He's a fan of the show, so that was really nice of him. Thank you. It's damn good as well. Look at that. Did I get anything else new? No, I've just been pretty much leveling. It's been a really long level. It's taken me about a week to get this this far into 45. Done a bit of porting. I had about 4K ready to buy my luminescent stuff, and I spent it all, well, nearly all of it on Twink Warrior, which was a really stupid thing to do. But yeah, he's fun. He got into level 3, and maybe I'll pick him up later, I don't know. But now I'm broke, so I'm going to have to spend a bit of time teleporting. So if you see me in East Commonlands or the over there, you know what I'm doing. And so the beauty of these is they have hardly any HP. But they're quite high level. Like, they give very... I haven't quoted anything that gives better experience than these guys at this level. And like, look at that. 72% from 2 lightning strikes. So once I do get my luminescent stuff, this is going to be a complete breeze. It's going to change the whole game. I can't wait for it. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to afford it, but I can't wait for it. Might have to ask for a loan. Yeah, so as you can see, this is pretty easy. You do get a couple of resists, nothing to lose sleep over. But all in all, really, really good camp. You don't have to be a druid to do this. I would say most people that do this, they stay underwater. Like, I've seen a lot of necromancers down there, and you know, they've got their dead man floating spell, that levitate, which also is an enduring breath. And I just see them down there fear kiting, you know, 2 at a time. A lot of enchanters use this spot. I know a lot of wizards use this spot. And I never could figure out why, but now I get it. Oh, and I don't know if I said, I'm in Lakerville Omen. Sorry, I don't know if I actually said that. What the fuck's going on? What? Alright, well, I'm glad I got that on footage. I don't know what just happened then. Weird. Maybe, was that a server lag or something? Ouch. Fuck. Oh, I'm glad I got that on footage. I was so far away from them. I don't know what happened. That's the nature of the beast, though, isn't it? Oh, damn. That hurt. Oh, there's my friend Bidden. What's up, man? Okay, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to try and get a res. I don't know what happened just then. And I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome back. I just rewatched the footage, and I've come to the conclusion that I had a lag spike. I can't think of any other way that would have happened. Pretty annoying. I'm trying to find a res right now. How long have I got? 2 hours, 30 minutes. If I can't find one, it's not the end of the world. Just a little bit annoying. I hate dying in a hell level. I was actually... I'm pretty sure I was like maybe 1 pull away from dinging as well, which is such a pain. But... that's what you get. I've got a really good internet plan as well. Maybe... I just reset the modem. Hopefully that was the problem. If it happens again, I'm going to be very... very unhappy. So let's get stuck into this. Bidden gave me a protection of the glades as well. Thanks, mate. He said this has happened to him before as well. I think it might, maybe... I know like swimming can be a bit funky, so maybe that happened. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, pretty annoying. But what are you going to do? I haven't died in a really long time, so I guess you got to pay your dues. Oh, fucking... He resisted, of course. There we go. And then I'll grab these 2 down here. Oh. Okay, I guess I won't grab those 2 down there. Let's have a look. There's some more over here, so I'll look over here. There are my Bloodgills. Oh, he's dead. Let's look over here. You know, this game, there's no other game that has ever existed that punishes you as hard as this one for dying. I just... yeah, there's no other game that punishes you so much. The only thing I can think of is Diablo. You know, that hardcore mode where if you die, that's it. That's probably the only example that's more hardcore than this one. But damn, I can just remember back in the day, I used to play... I had quite a lot of characters. I never really got super high level. But I had a Shadow Knight who was level... I think I just got to level 50. Maybe not even. Maybe like 48 or something. And back then, I didn't know anything about the game. I can't believe I even got to that level. I was only, probably 15 years old. I had no idea what was going on. This is in like 2000, 2001. And I remember spending the whole day like soloing and leveling and just generally... Okay, that Barracuda's gone, I think. Yeah, I just remember soloing and leveling and just generally, you know, just being very slow about it. And then like right at the end of the day, like I'd play all day, man. I'd play like 10, 12 hours a day. And then right at the end of the day, I'd die and I would lose all the experience I earned that whole day. And that would be my day. And I wouldn't even be that upset. I'd be like, oh, you know, oh fuck, that sucks, you know. But the way I viewed it was I had a good day playing the game. That's fine. Whereas nowadays, that kind of thing kind of pisses me off a little bit more. But, you know, you got to look at it from a positive point of view. That's what makes the game fun. Because no other game I've ever played in my life has ever... Oh god, they're all camped. No other game I've played in my life has ever, you know, given you that feeling when you're about to die. It's the worst feeling. Where are my blood? Oh, there you are. It's the worst feeling. You know when you're going toe to toe with something and it's gonna kill you in like, I don't know, like World of Warcraft or something, and you're like, oh, who cares? It's a 2-minute run back from the Resurrector thing or whatever. Like in this game, especially if you're playing like a warrior or something that can't gate, it truly sucks. Like, it truly sucks dying in this game. Okay, there's a Bloodgill there. I don't want them to touch me. I don't know what these... He gave me Circle of Winter and Circle of Summer. I have no idea what that is. I don't want to steal his. Looks like someone pinched mine, though. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I also don't know what the respawn timer on these guys is. Ugh. Can't win them all, can ya? Alright, I'll restart this video once I've found my 4 Bloodgills, because I'm going to be stubborn, and I'm going to find 4. Okay, cheers guys. Welcome back, guys. So, I found a third one, and it's going to not be a quad kite, it's going to be a trio kite, I guess. They've just gotten very camped, and someone just pinched one, I think it was this guy, Natzu. He just pinched one off my quad, and I don't know, I can't be bothered getting into it, so I'm just going to let it go. Whatever. It's the nature of the beast. As I've said before in previous videos, Sunday night on the server is so packed. Like, look, there's 37 people in here. So when you're going for contested areas like the Bloodgills, you got to kind of, you know, expect a bit of dickery. And sometimes, you know, I just don't have the patience to argue with him. He can take his fucking Bloodgill. And I think he's a what is it, Natsu? Whoops. 45 Necro. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, Sunday night, I always get prepared for Sunday night for stuff like this to happen. It always happens. You know, you might argue that quadding is greedy or whatever. I agree and I disagree. In places like Sea Fury Island, I think it's very greedy. But with Bloodgills and you know, everything else, I don't think it's greedy at all. If you're quadding high cash mobs and you're stopping, like, holding the spawns from other people being able to get them, I think that's very greedy. But I don't think quadding these is greedy. It's no more greedy than this guy pinching one off my quad. That dirty dog. He knew he did it as well. Yeah, so anyway, back to the game. Yeah, it's pretty easy, as you can see. And then look, that was me using my my older spiritualist Vambroses there, mate. How good is that? I'm gonna throw a regen on myself because I was kind of an idiot just then. But yeah, that was only 3, but if it was 4, it would have been the exact same result. You just kite them round. They have hardly any HP. Look, I'm on 51% mana. The loot is okay. They tend to drop maybe 1 to 2 or 3 platinum. Bit of junk here and there. They drop a few like no drop items for quests, and then very rarely they'll drop a harpoon of the depths. It's a spear. I think the ratio, I think it's 8-25, 8 damage, 25 delay, with a couple of stats like dexterity and some HP. It's a good newbie weapon. It also vendors for like 48 or 49 platinum, so they're handy if you pick up one of those. But yeah, you don't really come here for the loot. You come here for the XP. So great spot. Don't come here on a Sunday night, because you'll die mysteriously to a quad, and then someone will pinch your next quad off you. But yeah, it's a good spot. I don't know why every time I record a video, it's always the worst outcome of the quad. Like, that one had to take the cake though. Like, it's funny, I've probably done 30 Bloodgill quads and they've all gone perfectly smoothly. It's been a dream result. I've got them kind of down to a science. I pull them to that, you can see it right there, that corner there, and I quad them, and I usually end the quad in this like 50-yard range here, and then I med here, and then I hide, and it's like, you know, I have a very, very structured way of doing it, and then I go AFK for like 10 minutes, and I just keep, you know, rolling, you know, keep doing that over and over again. And then as soon as I decide that I've got it nailed enough that I can record, stuff like that happens every time, man. Every time. But I guess it makes it more entertaining for you guys. Okay, cheers, guys. I think I'm going to add... I've picked up some footage this week of some like really funny things happening in-game, and like some funny people I met, and funny, you know, just fun things that have happened. I think I'm just going to throw them on the end of this video, and maybe in the future I'll throw them on the end of videos, just for some random bonus footage if you guys are interested in that. So yeah, I'll fade into that now. So thanks, guys, and thanks again for watching.